People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Brooke Georgiton with Keller Williams Classic Properties. And today, we're in the heart of Eastmoor, just outside of Bexley, Ohio, where food and comfort come together. We're stepping into Stav's Diner, a local eatery that's been around for years. I'm here with Stavros Andrenis, who is not only the owner of Stav's Diner, but he's also one of my very good friends. Stav's Diner has become such a staple in Bexley. Can you take us back to the beginning? What inspired you to open the diner? How did it all start?
When I was a kid, I worked for my dad against my will, along with my brother and sister. And that pretty much inspired me to join the Army and go to college. So my goal was to never work in a restaurant again, but I was working for a construction company here in Columbus, ECS Construction, and my cousin Michael from Tommy's Diner asked me if I'd ever be interested in opening a diner again. Of course, my answer was absolutely not. I'm not interested in doing anything like that again. Maybe my father's passing when he started possessed me or something like that, but later on that same day after he asked me, and I had so heartfeltly expressed my desire to never open a restaurant again, something came over me and I came by and checked the space out anyway. It had been abandoned. So the place was closed for about 10 months and I came and checked it out and something came over me and I decided to go ahead and give it a shot.
There's something about this place, it feels like home. What do you think makes Stav's Diner special to the people who keep coming back here?
The regular faces. I think even the customers seeing regular faces of each other, seeing the regular staff. I've had the same staff almost 9 years, will be 9 years here in like 15 days.
So let's talk about the food. What's your personal favorite item on the menu?
It's the eggs, potatoes, and some sausage patties and some wheat toast. That's my favorite meal. I eat that pretty much every day around 1 o'clock. So you'll probably see me eating if you come in at 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah? That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Do you ever add a Greek spin?
Yeah, I pretty much cover everything in feta sometimes.
Yeah, everything's better with feta.
Well, yeah.
So speaking of Greek, your family's Greek. And I know you volunteer at the Greek Festival
Yes.
every year, you and your brother Pete.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that and where that comes from?
Sure, well, my family, since I was a little kid, always had the lucumade stand, which are the little honey puffs with cinnamon and nuts, and they did that. So I watched them do that while I was growing up and I helped them there. But like my dad took hold of it and he was like totally like in a Stalin-esque way ran the lucumade stand and he did a good job with that. But he passed away and I moved back from Baltimore. My brother and I decided just to pick it up and just kind of do it, and we had the recipe because he was OCD. My dad was, and he was pretty OCD, and he had everything written down and all the measuring cups, and then all the equipment was ready, so we were able to just kind of hop in and just do it.
So you've been a part of this community for a number of years. How has the Eastmoor and Bexley community supported you?
Just by being regular customers.
This show's all about celebrating the American dream. What does that dream mean to you, and how has running Stav's Diner brought that dream to life?
The dream to me was to live up to the standards I had set to myself by looking up to my family. I found myself back in restaurant industry, and I think it's amazing that it gave me a chance to get my life to where I wanted it to be, and I can continue doing it and have a family with the customers and with my employees.
Stav, thank you so much for having us here.
Of course,
and
Brooke.
thank you for always being such a great friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
This was really, really special to come here and be at your diner and show the people of the Columbus area what you have to offer here. Stav's Diner is more than a local favorite. It's a reminder that the American dream is being served up fresh right here in Eastmoor every single day.
With over 62 acres of walking and ATV trails, Hope Cabins and Banquet Center features an incredible property with a pond, 5 beautiful cabins, a banquet center, and even a stunning ranch on the property as well. Welcome to Hope Cabins right here on Selling, Ohio with the American Dream. I'm Jami Kinton-Sluss, and I'm so excited to bring you here today. I'm here with Dwayne Kilgore, who owns Hope Cabins and Banquet Center with his wife, Renee. They've owned it for 5 years. Dwayne, if someone has never been out here before, tell me a little bit about the property.
We are primarily a wedding venue. We have a banquet hall that'll seat up to 200 people, very popular to people to have their ceremonies outside. We have a pond with a pavilion and some other areas that are popular for people to have their weddings outside the ceremonies. We also have 5 cabins on the property. Very popular and kind of unique when somebody wants to have a wedding so they can come and just stay at the property. And we also rent those cabins to the public as well.
What's been the most enjoyable part about owning this business for you guys?
Like I said, the property, for one thing, to be able to enjoy the property. There's about 33 acres of tillable land with 15 acres of woods with trails in it. Being able to meet the public when they come to have their wedding here or just to rent a cabin.
Dwayne, what would you say really separates you guys from maybe another banquet event center, wedding venue? What separates you?
Probably one of the big things is the pricing. We're extremely affordable on our pricing.
Now, I understand that this property is also for sale right now. What are you and your wife really going to miss most about it?
Probably we're going to miss the property itself. 62 acres, that's quite a bit of land to be able to get out and enjoy. And we're also going to miss the people that we've met over the years, coming to the cabins and to the weddings.
Well, you guys have done a fantastic job. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
All right, thank you.
Just across town, we're in the Mansfield Imagination District at the Buckeye Imagination Museum. I've got Executive Director Fred Bull here with me. Fred, if someone has never been here before, describe the Buckeye Imagination Museum.
So it's a place you can play all day. So from a 2-year-old to a 99-year-old, we have something for you and your family to do together and play together, because that's important to family structure.
Now, down here where we are right now, this is such an incredible spot where kids can really get real-life experiences, simulated real-life experiences of day-to-day operations of living in the real world. Why do you feel like that's important for kids to get these kinds of experiences?
So play is the work of children. Play is how children deal with stress. Play is how children learn. The skills you learn from imaginative play is creative thinking, problem solving, how to get along with others, how to share, how to think through the processes of communicating with others, which is the new employee everybody wants to hire.
Yeah.
And this is why imagination play works. And why the museum works well is the first play we do is imitation of life. This first floor allows children to imitate the life they see around them, see what their parents do, where their parents go, to all these great community partners we have.
And the second floor, when that came into play, what an incredible spot. Tell me about that.
Well, the second floor was really important when we moved from the old place to the new place, in that the second floor is designed for those older kids that we weren't able to serve at our original location.
Yeah.
So it's really designed for kids that are 40 inches or taller, about 10 years old to adulthood, where they can really interact, and we see teens and parents interacting all the time. And that is an age group that really needs to interact and learn to communicate.
And Fred, you and your wife are both so intricately involved here. Tell me, what do you love about getting to be a part of the Buckeye Imagination Museum?
So the best thing about the museum, what I love about it, is seeing happy families. Happy children, happy families. The world is stressful enough, and giving a place and being able to see every day children smile, parents smile, and then playing together really gives me hope for the future of our society.
Thanks so much for joining us here today on The American Dream. Again, I'm Jami Kinton-Sluss with Stelling, Ohio. We had a great time showing you around Hope Cabins and Banquet Center and the Buckeye Imagination Museum. Hope to see you next time. Thank you all so much.
Welcome to Orange Township and Lewis Center, right here in the heart of Central Ohio. Today, we are going to take you from community pride to businesses old and new. But first, let's start at the Veterans Memorial. I'm Chrisi Hagan, your host of American Dream TV. Let's go check it out. So we're here today with Sydney Herbert, the Communications and Special Events Manager with Orange Township. Sydney, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So we are at the Veterans Memorial. This beautiful memorial has been decades in the making. Tell us a little bit about why it's here in Orange Township and what does it mean to the community?
Yeah, so we had a group of residents about 10 years ago who had this vision. They wanted to create a memorial and a lasting impact to the community. They worked with local schools for the design process. They worked with elected officials and secured grant and funding for the project, and then they were finally able to bring it to life. So last September, we held a dedication ceremony. We had hundreds of members from the community come out to celebrate. And it's just been really rewarding to hear from local veterans about what it means to them to be appreciated and recognized.
But you also have a lot of events here in Orange Township. Talk to us about the events.
Yeah, so we've got the 4th of July parade, and the parade is just a big gathering for the community to celebrate the country. We've got 40,000 residents, so it can be hard to make the community feel like a small community. But the Founders Festival brings together families, brings together local vendors. We've got food trucks, games. It's really just a family-friendly event celebrating the history of Orange Township. We've got our holiday event in December. It's more of a tree lighting event. We have Santa and Mrs. Claus ride in on a Orange Township fire truck. They light the tree. Their elves are there. All the fun things that really brings the community together for the holidays.
Sydney, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us today. Let's talk a little bit more today about Orange Township, and let's head over to Lewis Center. We're going to go from the oldest to the newest. Let's go check it out. So we're here today at Witt's Frozen Custard in Lewis Center with Amy Polakowski, the owner. Amy, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Amy, do you find this to be a location that's pulling the community together?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the patio fills up on beautiful days where we're not in school. Families have made it a new tradition to ride their bike here on Sunday afternoons. So definitely, you know, it's bringing the community together.
I know that you do a lot to give back here locally. What is that, and what does that mean to you and your business?
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the reasons my husband and I were so excited to start a business in our own community, is that we wanted to give back. I think that small businesses are the foundation for communities and towns, and we are focused on youth and children, school groups and organizations. So we hold fundraisers where we give 15% of our sales back to that organization that day. I also give out gift cards, coupons.
So Amy, we've come across the street now. We've gone from the oldest to the newest part of Lewis Center in this hub called Evans Farm. It's new urbanism. It's all about business, build it and they will come, and it's got phenomenal housing. Talk to me a little bit about Lewis Center Business Connect, or LCBC. What is the purpose and how do people know more about it?
Yeah, so we created Lewis Center Business Connect about a year ago now, coming up on our 1 year, and we have over 150 members of local Lewis Center businesses. So you have access to network with other business owners who then can refer your business. As a Chamber of Commerce, you have access to different benefits and payroll services that as a small business, sometimes that's hard to obtain at a good cost point.
Amy, it was such a pleasure being with you today. So whether we're coming for our most favorite Buckeye flavored Witzel custard or out here learning how to grow our business, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
From front porch living and new urbanism, the old business to the new. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of American Dream TV, right here in Orange Township and Lewis Center. Come back for more community events and to learn more about living in Central Ohio. I'm Chrisi Hagan with American Dream TV. Can't wait to see you next time.
My name is Felicia, host of the American Dream TV. I am so excited to talk to you today about this amazing venue. For years, my family and I have driven by and saw the big gates and wondered what's behind those gates. Well, today I get to show you. Let's go. Barbie, can you please show everyone around?
We'll go for a tour.
Yeah.
The original cabin was built, a log cabin was built on the property in 1928. The property grew and developed and became recognized as a valuable part of our community. In 2018, Violet Township acquired the property and opened it to the public for the very first time.
And we love that.
There is also a lovely 300-seat theater whose stage has been graced by multiple entertainers.
Please tell us who.
Names you would know. Bob Hope, Jimmy Stewart, Lionel Hampton, the cast of MASH, the cast of Gilligan's Island.
Man!
Jack Nicklaus has been here. Several presidents. I can't tell you just who because we don't have a written history of that. People can come now and celebrate their wedding receptions, family reunions, and some special music events that are coming soon.
There's one that we love to talk about. There's an upcoming event right here on August 23rd called Jazz in the Creek, and I have a few of the partners here to talk about it. Tell me about the event.
Well, the event started about 7 years ago in our backyard. Yeah. And at that point in time, we started adding different things to it. And this place accommodates everything we do. I agree. Like we feature our live jazz band, Copacetic.
Yep, we have a live DJ that plays really good music.
We're gonna have a bourbon tasting, my God.
Yeah, and I absolutely love the paint and sip that we do. The accommodations of this place is unparalleled.
Yeah. But at the Jazz in the Creek, it's not just about the music. It's about the experience, it's about the vibe, and it's about the memories that we create as well.
And the ambiance of the Wigwam Event Center just simply makes it happen. Hey, I hope to see you on August the 23rd. Visit jazzinthecreek.com for more details.
Welcome to Violet Meadows. I've got two custom-built projects being built right across the street from each other. Here's one, and the one I want to show you today is right there. Let's go check it out. Everybody, this is John Jackson.
Hello, everybody.
Good friend and client of mine. He's the owner of this home, and he's going to show us around, tell us what it's like to build a custom home. Let's go.
There we are. Let's do it. Now, as a practical matter, this is a first floor bedroom. The whole intent was when I'm ready to retire, I want to have something on the first floor. So what we have here is we have the family room. So my intent here was to really create a house that was about social activities and having people over. So this is a large 20 by 22 room. So in the event that we have family that has to come stay, they have more than enough space to kind of feel like they're at home. So let's go through here, and I'm going to walk you through the secret room. It is just going to be a continuation of the design all the way across here. So you're not even going to know.
All uniform.
That's
okay.
it. That's
okay.
it.
Okay. All right.
But when you come in here, this is the John Jackson room, okay? The turntables,
Genius.
the mixing board, gonna have the studio speakers.
He's an attorney by day and a DJ by night, apparently. Thank you for hanging out with me today as we explore two hidden gems in Pickerington, Ohio, the Wigwam Event Center and custom homes in Violet Meadows. Again, I'm Felicia with the American Dream TV. Experience that moves you. See you next time.
What makes a town feel like home? For some, it's where they grew up. For others, it's where they begin again. But for more and more families and couples from all walks of life, that place is right here. I'm Adam Martin, lifestyle and real estate expert, and this is the American Dream. As XENIA continues to grow, so do the opportunities to find your place in it. No matter where you're coming from or what you're building, you belong right here. It's the little things, a warm smile, the smell of fresh coffee, and the rhythm of a familiar morning. This is what I love about this place. Everyone knows your name, your order, and probably what your kids are up to. Hey, Bob. These homes aren't just where people start. They're where many choose to stay, a classic neighborhood with deep roots and strong stories. There's beauty in what's already been built, and opportunity in what's still to come. As XENIA continues to grow, Grandstone Trace is right in the heart of it. Developers are seeing something special in this town. Stability, potential, and heart. Grandstone Trace is more than just new homes. It's a community built on connection, walkability, and belonging. Not every home starts with a blueprint. Some start with a vision of how you want to live, who you want to share your space with, and how you want it to feel when you step inside. In homes like this, space becomes more than square footage. It becomes freedom. Freedom to gather, to rest, and to celebrate the everyday. What this home represents is not a destination. It's a reflection of what's possible when a home is built for your life and not someone else's. And the most exciting part is you can build it right here. Walking through these homes, you see more than just different price points and styles. You see stories. Stories of people creating space for their lives, their families, and their dreams. That's what makes this town so special. It isn't about the size of the house or the shape of the floor plan. It's about finding a place where you truly belong. I'm Adam Martin, and this is the American Dream.
Welcome to a special segment showcasing the vibrant Bridge Park in Dublin, Ohio. Today, we'll delve into the iconic Dublin Link pedestrian bridge, explore luxury condos, and discover the unique eating, entertainment, and outdoor activities that the Bridgepark community has to offer. My name's Courtney Kidd, and I'm your host of American Dream. Let's go. Opened in 2020 by the City of Dublin, the Dublin Link pedestrian bridge is the longest spanning single tower S-shaped suspension bridge in the world, right here in Dublin, Ohio. This iconic pedestrian bridge spans across the Scioto River and seamlessly connects Bridgepark and historic downtown Dublin, kind of serving as a connector for the community. The Dublin Link is a very popular destination for photo ops. For example, weddings, proms, senior pictures, even family photos. Also perfect for outdoor activities like yoga and cycling, and even just a scenic walk. North Market Bridgepark is a lively public market featuring a diverse, amazing lineup of local vendors, artisans, and food merchants, all under one roof. From fresh produce and global eats to craft cocktails and baked treats, it's a go-to spot for flavor, community, and culture, right here in the heart of Bridgepark. The market hosts regular community events, including the monthly night market, which features 30+ beloved local vendors and live music. So now we're here at the North Market of Bridgepark, and I'm here with Katie from Falafel Kitchen. Katie, tell us a little bit about your backstory and what brought you to the North Market of Bridgepark.
Our main focus is falafels, and we do like a lot of other things with it. So we do like falafel pockets, falafel salad, falafel bowls, like you name it. Anything falafel oriented, we try to keep it with falafels. But we also have like the baklavas and the fresh breads on the weekend. The recipes are still from the family. So we're still doing family recipes, things that my mom did, things that my grandmother did. So it's still got a little bit of history, but it's a little bit from today's time, not from, just back then. And the shawarma fries, that's the best thing to pair with the bar. Like if you're gonna get a drink, it's shawarma fries with it.
Boom, there you go. Happy hour Falafel Kitchen and North Market Bridgepark Bar. Okay, so now I'm here with Cheat, the Director of Operations from the Market Bar at North Market Bridgepark. And she's here to talk to us a little bit about the community events. I know you guys do a ton of community events for the residents and the community. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
If you're a Bridgepark resident, you'll have one of your little Bridgepark keychains, and if you bring those in and you show them to the bar, then you get $5 margaritas. We also do happy hour from 4 to 6. We've got bingo on the third Tuesday of every month that we host with Noctera, which is really popular. Got a bunch of fun things happening for the Dublin markets that are every Saturday. We've got a bunch of fun things happening for the Pole Memorial Week and that weekend. We have a Pride themed market happening on June 1st to kick off Pride Month. So there's a lot going on in the neighborhood all times.
So I've been to your happy hour many times, and I always see this extensive menu. Can you tell us a little bit about the cocktails that you guys make?
Yeah, so all of the syrups, the shrubs, the infusions we make here in-house. We've got classic things like margarita, old fashioned, but we also do kind of fun things. So we have a clarified pina colada on right now, which is really good. We've got a lychee martini. We try and change the menu seasonally, and we try and make sure that there's a cocktail on there for everybody, in addition to our 6 draft wines and 12 draft beers.
We appreciate your time so much. Thank you for sharing all about the Market Bar. We're excited to try it out, and don't forget for your next happy hour, right here. Nestled in the vibrant community of Bridgepark, luxury condos such as Bridgepark West, the Warren, and the Theodore redefine modern living in Dublin, Ohio. Offering high-end finishes, private balconies, and a prime location, these condos provide an elevated lifestyle. Life in Dublin historically has only offered the traditional suburban lifestyle. Bridgepark is changing that, placing visitors and residents in one vibrant, walkable community where you can work, live, play, dine, and catch amazing views. As we wrap up our journey here in Bridgepark in Dublin, Ohio, we encourage you to come experience this amazing destination and all it has to offer. From breathtaking views to luxury condos, to unique dining and lively events, Bridge Park truly embodies the spirit of connection and community. Thanks for joining me. I'm Courtney Kidd, and I'll see you next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.